Here we go. All right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to put you guys into boats, make sure everybody has complete boats, and if not, we'll make sure you get complete. Before I do that, I want to just explain the race course and how the logistics of this are going to work. I'm hoping there are coxswains out there who have been in boats before. And once, okay. That, in fact, honestly, some of the coxswains that I know and have coached over the years, that might actually be to your advantage. Just kidding, Shannon, just kidding. Wasn't referring to you. All right. So I'm going to assign boats to specific crews. You're going to get in those boats, and you're going to launch and not go upriver. Right? Remember, that's upriver. You're not going to go upriver. You're going to go across the river, but you're going to be careful. You'll notice coxswains, like, for example, there's a double and a single out there. There are other boats out on the river. You want to be careful not to hit any of them or to get perpendicular to any of them and then just sort of stop. Okay? So just keep going across the river, turn, go downstream, and don't go through the Mass Ave Bridge, which is this first bridge, built only in the largest bridge right out here. And then come across the river again, watching for traffic so you're not going to cross in front of anybody. And then you're going to get pointed upstream. The race is going to start just upstream of the Mass Ave Bridge. So you're going to just sit there and wait. The starter, who I think is going to be Tony, is going to give you some sort of starting commands, which we're not going to tell you what they are in advance because we don't want anybody jumping to start. Trust me, it will be quick. So just be ready. And the finish line is going to be, there'll be a flag right at the end of this dock here. So it's going to be just shy of 500 meters. The race will probably be about 400 meters. And if you guys take a really long time getting lined up, the way the wind is blowing, it might be something like 200 meters. So we got to try to get organized well, although I don't know, maybe you're going to prefer that. All right, so after that first heat, folks are going to land. You're not going to cool down at all. You're just going to come in and land, and then the next round, the next heat, will get in those boats immediately and then do the same thing. And then we'll run the final, which will be a 4-boat final with the top 2 finishers from each heat in that 4-boat final. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense to you. The other thing, coxswains, there are some floating docks on the edge here that you cannot land or launch from. Okay, those docks are only there because they're painting the boathouse, so you can't use this far Boston side of the Boston dock. So we have 3 docks available right here. Okay? All right, so let's figure out who is here. And I wanted to see who's got full boats and who doesn't. So the class of, well, I'm guessing now, actually the youngest alum at this point now, as of a few days ago, is the class of 2007, but I'm guessing not too many of them are here. So let's start with the class of 2002. You guys are here, and you have a full boat. You do. How about that? And you may have more than a full boat, right? So you have some folks who might be rowing other boats, is that right? 1 spare, okay. Good. All right. So, class of 1997. Where are you guys?
I'm here.
We have 1. All right. 2. All right. I don't want to row a pair. All right, well, just hang on. We're going to plug you in with some other crews here. Class of 92. You guys are hanging around. You have a ringer in there. You have a full length? You have a full length? Yes, okay. Class of 87. All right. Good. All right. Class of 82. How are you guys doing?
We got too many starboards.
Too many starboards. Well, that will be irrelevant when we get out there. All right, but how about number, total number?
We got a couple. One extra, or yeah, one extra, I guess.
One extra.
Yeah. No, two extras. Yeah, two extras.
Two extras. All right. Well, I think between all of the extras of the folks that I just mentioned, there's enough for an 8. We may need to find a coxswain. So the spares from 2002, everybody listening here, the spares from the 2002, 97, 92, 87, and 82, why don't we come right here into the center, and we'll get you guys, see how many of you there are. How many of you are there? There's 1, 2, 8. And we'll need a coxswain for you guys. All right, moving along. Class of 77. All right, that was the loudest cheer so far. And how are you guys doing? You guys have a full 8? Full boat, you're perfect. All right. Class of 72. You need 1, 2. All right, just hang on. Class of 67. Whoa, all right, there we go. So far, so good. You get points for this, you realize. All right, how are you guys doing? Do you have a full 8? You guys are all set. Class of 62, 2 of you. Well, actually, we need some folks in class of 72, so if you guys want to wander over to class of 72. They're standing over there, yeah. Class of 57. 50th reunion, yes. That's awesome. You guys do great. All right. Here again. All right. Yay! We may start you guys a little bit ahead. You guys have a full 8?
We got a full 8. We got 1 spare. Who's ready
Plus
to
1.
Any boat.
All right.
We also got Art Burgle.
All right. Well, we may need you. So hang on. Class of 52. 52. All right. And now there's some members of the class. I know we have some members of the class of 47. Yes. And there may be some folks from classes that I have not called, non-reunion classes. And so, if I have not called you and you're not yet in a boat, then come stand over here where I'm pointing. If you're not yet in a boat, come standing over here. All right. And what we're going to do is, we may get some other folks to row an additional time so you guys can get out there. All right. So